Hi, my name is Aditya Valiathan Pillai. Welcome to my LifePage. Today we're going to talk about political economy analysis, but first let me introduce myself. I did my bachelor's in journalism at Manipal University, where I cultivated a certain interest in political science and international relations. I spent some time in Germany trying to understand the origins of political science and political theory, and eventually ended up pursuing international relations as a field of study. Political economy analysis is actually a fairly simple task. It is to observe the world around you and to see how people behave. And those people could be regular people that you meet on the street. It could be the politicians that you see on TV or that you meet in daily life. It could be the international organizations or the ministries that you read about. And to see how they affect your daily life. First, it's an understanding of what politics is, which is essentially to understand why politicians make the decisions they do and how they decide to benefit certain groups of people over other groups of people. One is observation. Be prepared to look at the world around you, to filter out some of the noise, because a lot of people are trying to say things to influence you all the time. Try to see the patterns, the structure of society behind that noise, behind all the things that people are trying to yell at you all the time. The first and most satisfying thing really is understanding the world around you as it works. And this is a deep personal intellectual satisfaction. The more you observe, the more you analyze, the more you articulate what you see, the more satisfying it is for you. Let's just think about how societies are divided. There are the rich and then there are the poor. There are the lower castes and then there are the upper castes. There are the people who have moved to other countries and the people who stay in India itself. There are many different ways in which you can segregate society. And of course, there are the people who make decisions and the people who try to influence those decisions, and there are the people who have absolutely no voice in influencing those decisions at all. There is a lot of inequality and so on. It often starts with watering my newly acquired bonsai tree, which often requires way more care than should be necessary for anything. And then it goes to reading a little bit about what's going on in the world around you. The challenging bit about that is you have to read firstly multiple sources of information, and you have to compile information not only from the national scene around you, which is what most of our newspapers report and report fairly well, but also the international and the local. You often go into work, and one of the best things is you get to have really stimulating conversations with some of your colleagues who do similar work. Your colleagues may not be only in your office, but people who work around the world, people who you have networked with or spoken to, or people who might even work within your own organization, if your own organization is an international organization like mine. Ultimately, it also comes down to spending days in the communities and villages that are affected or a key part of the analysis that you are forming. That could often mean, for example, if you work on water issues, that could mean working on a river that has recently flooded. That could mean working on an irrigation system that is a very central part of the country's plans for prosperity and progress. You really understand the minute details of what people go through, how policy affects them, how policy is formed, how politicians make those decisions, and how economics sort of decides all of that, and how the international system gives certain ideas and feeds it in to those systems. That's one part of it. I hope I was able to give you a balanced view on the exciting world of political economy and political economy analysis, and the value of it in understanding and dissecting the world you live in today. Thank you.